Mabuhay ug madaya, and welcome to our interview on workplace discrimination in the hospitality and tourism industry. My name is Jhocelle Urate, and I'm joined by my colleagues.
I am Johanie Claire Gamones.
I am Shaine Mei Lee Arduo.
And we are here to explore the lived experiences of professionals in the field and to gain valuable insights into the challenges they face. Our guest today is Mr. Ysrael Damaolao. An experienced practitioner in the hospitality and tourism industry. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Ysrael. So to get started, can you tell us a bit about yourself and your experience in the hospitality industry?
Well, first of all, good morning everyone. Thank you for inviting me here. My name is Ysrael Damaolao. I am 20 years old and I've always been in love with the passion and the arts of communication. I've always been in the hosting industry, the voiceover and the theater and the singing, so it's quite such a wonderful melting pot of passion for me. So yeah, that's it.
Mr. L is so talented. So
Thank you.
I'm working in the industry. Have you ever experienced workplace discrimination in the hospitality tourism industry?
Well, to be honest, in this freelancing world, in doing hosting, doing voiceovers, it's really rampant to experience discrimination, especially at a young age. I started my hosting and doing voiceovers a year ago when I was just 19 years old, and everything was just new to me. It's a genesis to me, and I think that discrimination in age is quite indirect when it comes to me because I think it's part of the Filipino culture that when it comes to freelancing, we don't get being treated seriously that much, and we are not being paid what we are worth, and the bargaining is really rampant in what we call the racket.
Yeah. Can you share some your experience where you have been discriminated?
Well, not that to the extent of I am being discriminated, but I feel like it's more of I am not that respected in my craft, in my work. And I think that was a pageant event. I did the voiceover and I also did a serenade at the same time. So that was a two job, but I was compensated even half of the one job that needs to be compensated. So I think that it made you question your worth, it made you question your talent, your craft, and I think it's really important that you need to learn to accept all those challenges, especially in this industry.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So for your next question, what actions, if any, did you take to address that discrimination at the time, or what you call not being respected?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, being new to the industry, you really can't say anything. You have to stay. You need to stay your mouth shut, especially in the industry where it has the domino effect. You really have to stay calm. You really need to just take it all in, and just release it when you come home. Because in the industry, when you talk back to them, especially to the organizers, if you feel like there's something wrong and you will reach to the organizers, they will tell that to every other organizers, and then that would be a bad name for you in the industry, and some will not take you any longer in other events as well. So it's really important that you would just accept what happened, especially when it comes to discrimination and the disrespect of your craft, because that's a reality of the industry.
Okay. In some way, did you seek support or guidance from your colleagues, supervisor or HR, or what responses and how effective was the response?
Yeah, I think that in freelance hosting, voiceovers, I don't have any manager, I don't have anyone who supports me, only the referrals, so I really can't say anything.
Only yourself.
Yeah, only myself. So I just take that every feedback to me, just to myself, and I just go home, just cry, go to the shower, question myself, and And then I just, look back to the core, to my passion, to what I really love, and that is hosting. And whatever challenges, insurmountable challenges that I have to face, it really goes back to the core, and that is to the love,
Yeah.
to the love of
To do
hosting. Yeah.
What you love,
To
your
do what I
passion,
love,
yes.
yes.
Have you noticed any patterns or recurring issues related to discrimination within the hospitality or the MICE industry, and what are those?
I think I can say that with the song of Taylor Swift. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Yeah.
I think that's the best phrase that I could describe, because when you are young, you can be easily manipulated. When you are young, they assume that you are just worth a penny. When you are young, they assume that everything is just good according to their plan. That they don't need your feedback. And I think it hurts because it's true. It hurts because it's true, because when I was just starting, like just last year, I never said no to any events, because I was afraid that if I would say no, there would be no events anymore. Because being in a freelance hosting is seasonal. It's never sure. You just get that job from referrals, you just get that job for events that are coming up, and it's never sure. So when you are young, you just take it all on yourself
Grab the
and
opportunity.
grab the opportunity to. But along the way, I've learned to say no. Of course, as priority comes, and I just, of course, I also have my own principle. So that is something that we should really learn and hold on to.
Okay, so it's really moving how your passion really reflects who you are today, despite all the experiences and challenges faced. But how do you believe that workplace discrimination or inequality in experiences impacts the overall work environment and the industry as a whole?
I think it's perspective. That we are priming our culture that the freelancing industry is just a mere freelancing. It's not a serious job. But for me, I think you have to pay the craft of your freelancers, because whether you will pay them less or you will pay them more, they will give your 100%. They will give the 100% of their job, their passion. Yes, because they love it. Whether we are being compensated less or we are being compensated much, we just feel like if we are on stage, we are just so happy, we are just so enjoy with the stage, and that what makes us, that what compensates the lack of the compensation towards us. And I think that is what I want to recalibrate to, of course, to the culture of the Philippines, to the tourism industry, that we should really put a importance and saliency towards our freelancers, especially in the hosting industries, the voiceover and other things, that really gives their art, that really gives their craft and their work ethic. Yes, because you are not paying the one day of their hard work. You are paying the years of experience that they have learned.
The years in the making.
Yes, and it takes
Their
time.
passion,
Yes,
yes.
it takes time to create that craft, and you should pay them what they were.
So are there any specific changes or initiatives you would like to see within the industry?
Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, I really want to put a stress on the notion that we are not just mere freelancers. We are not just an on-call host. We are not just an on-call voiceovers. We are workers, and we love our craft, and we want you to see our point of view, our own perspective, that we are worth more than just being a mere host as they see. They do not see you as a host, especially in my case, they don't see you as a host, but they see you as your age. So I also want to stress that whatever age, whatever race, whatever gender you have, or other characteristics, it's your art, it's your work ethic that they are paying for, and they should compensate that.
So can you share any strategies or coping mechanisms you have developed to navigate all the experiences in your career?
Yeah, I think coping mechanism would go to the shower and cry.
And back again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah.
Keep moving
Yes,
forward.
I think it's mindset. It's always perspective to go back to your core and to remind yourself what you love. Because I started this with no expectations. I started this with just a mere love and hope for my passion and events. Because of course there are also still events that really respected you, that compensates you, and I really commend those organizers that who sees. Yeah, I'm really grateful, and that I think is one of the coping mechanism also, that every event that I've been to, there's always that compliments
Yes.
your work ethic. Whether the organizers don't see you as much, but those people who
Who
see,
compliments
yeah,
you, the compliments.
yeah, it's really heartwarming seeing them shouting, seeing them cooperating in your craft, and that's really, it motivates me more.
Makes everything worth it.
Yeah, it makes everything worth it. Even if there are quite circumstances that are not that quite good.
Okay, so I know probably there are a lot of youth in the industry or everywhere in the world that there are also passion waiting to ignite. So what advices could you give to them?
Any advice?
Any advice?
Yes, I think that I've learned this from also one of the hosts that I look up to, Ma'am. She's a teacher also from DNSC, and it's just, her name is Ma'am Laurel Nunez. She's a teacher here in DNSC before, and what she told me is that just enjoy and love what you are doing, because everything will follow. No matter what insurmountable challenges that you will face, no matter what setbacks or trials that you have to face, the discrimination, the disrespect, if you love your job, someday there is a blueprint that is waiting for you that will ignite even more and even more powerful.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so much.
Thank
You have learned that passion, no matter what every experiences you face, if you have the passion, then you can surpass anything. So thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Mr.
Thank you so
Sowan.
much.
Mr. Israel.
Your perspective is crucial in helping us understand and address discrimination or any negative experiences in the MICE industry or hospitality and tourism industry. And what you share will be presenting in our findings in the classroom, and your input will contribute to a better understanding of these issues. Once again, thank you for your time and willingness
Thank
to
you so
share your
much.
experiences. We appreciate it.
So remember, the hospitality and tourism industry is about embracing diversity and providing exceptional experience for all. Your voice, your experience, and your commitment to making positive change within this industry are crucial.
So let's work together to build a more inclusive and equal industry.